What's up, Virgo family? Welcome to 2019. I'm really excited for you guys. I know it's been a bit of a hard time, but we're getting ready to pull ourselves out of it. January is kind of a practice month for the rest of the year. There are a lot of things out of our control, but we can control, oh look, it's you. We can control our reaction to our circumstances and the direction that we take toward our goals. So let's remember that, especially this month, as it's going to set the scene for the rest of the year. My name is Gypsy from Gypsy Healing Company, and I'm so glad that you clicked on this video. And thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing and for your feedback. If it doesn't resonate with you, let me know. Be sure to also check your rising and moon signs and interact with me. I'd love to hear from you. See you again. I would love to hear from you and make it more interactive instead of just me saying things to you. So let's start. We're doing a 5-card spread. The first card will represent the theme for the month of January. Oh, cards are talking. For the month of January 2018. One card for the theme. We'll then move to the challenge, the unexpected, the advice, and then the outcome. If there's any love stuff, I'll be sure to talk about that. Again, it's a general reading, but I'm looking out for you. If you would like a personal reading, all of my information is down below. All right, so the theme of this month of January is the moon. Again, this is a deep feeling card. It's about really getting to know your own depths, your subconscious, reprogramming your subconscious, your intuition, listening, following the promptings that you're getting, and navigating through your own darkness, becoming familiar with it so that you can then shine some light on all of those places. If you're dealing with a Cancer or a water sign in general, this is coming up very prominently. It's a month of self-discovery. It's a month of exploration, self-exploration, and you guys are really good at that as the Hermit. But there's still some things that need to be addressed so that you can then begin to manifest the life that you truly would like to embrace this year. Okay, not everything is being revealed to you yet, and that is on purpose. That's on purpose. I think sometimes when it comes, we want the whole picture all at once. I'm the same way. But when the moon card comes out, it really communicates to me that there's a certain depth that we need to get. We might have scratched the surface when it comes to the things that we're learning about ourselves, but as you are growing and transforming, there's a certain depth that you're being asked to explore. If you can do that and bring some light to those dark places, it'll help you on your path. It'll help illuminate the path that would best serve you. So what's the challenge this month with the moon? What is the challenge for Virgo? January 2019. All right, the same card that I think Taurus got in the same position, actually. So self-care is going to be so important, like I mentioned, with the moon, going inside of yourself and really examining those dark places. The Queen of Pentacles is asking you to give love to yourself, to nurture yourself, to carve out space and time for yourself, to, again, to mother your inner child, to get to know yourself more intimately, and to afford yourself the love that you give to other people, right? This might be difficult for you this month, but it's time, instead of the potential sulking and the wallowing, it's time to flip the coin and to elevate the vibration of your emotions this month. Exploring your depths doesn't have to be sad. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, right? We kind of associate polarities like darkness and light, and the sun and the moon, and when the sun is out, everything's all bright and happy, and when the moon comes out, a lot of people like to look at it as something that's dark or negative, but it doesn't have to be that way. Exploring your emotions and being aware of them and analyzing them does not have to be sorrowful. And that realization might be a challenge this month. You can reframe that though, and just like I mentioned in the Taurus video, affirmations, looking in the mirror, telling yourself you love yourself, pouring into yourself the same way that this woman is cradling her coin. I would encourage you to do all of that. The journaling, the setting your intentions, feeding yourself good food, staying hydrated, all of those basic things that really add up when it comes to your emotions and your mental health. So knowing that this might be a challenge this month, pay special attention to carving out time for yourself each day to do those things, to recharge your batteries, instead of waiting for someone else to come do it for you, because the reality of that is no one can do for you the way that you can. And that's not to say that people won't try or that they can't come close, but the love that you need has to come from you first in order to attract the rest of your bounty. Okay, so this month is about you. First two cards, all about introspection, your emotions, your subconscious beliefs, nurturing yourself. If you are involved with an earth sign, male or female, there could be some tension around that this month. If you're in a relationship or in a friendship, there could be some challenging aspect. It's really going to depend on the person for that. But I really feel like the Queen of Pentacles in this case is you, because you are an earth sign as a Virgo. So if it's not another person, it's you and your need to pour into yourself. So unexpectedly, what is coming up for Virgo in January 2019? In the unexpected position. Oh, like a fifth of my deck fell out. Unexpectedly, let's get one card, please. What's going on for Virgo? Unexpectedly, January 2019. Almost. All right. So unexpectedly, you have some options. The Seven of Cups is all about dreaming. It's all about what you're choosing to manifest. In the clouds here, there are a lot of tricks, but there's also a lot of treats. And the individual here is trying to discern which cup he would like to take from. And I think this relates again back to what I was saying before. Exploring your depths and your emotions doesn't have to be a scary or a negative thing. But if you make it out to be, then it will be. Just the same way that there's some positive things in these cups, you can choose to look at the occurrences this month and you can choose to look at yourself through a more positive lens and your life through a more positive lens, or you can choose to look at it through a more negative lens in terms of what you're lacking and what you don't have and what you're still waiting for. In the unexpected position, the Seven of Cups could indicate that there's some sort of offer, something emotionally important to you that's coming in that you'll have to make a decision on. You'll have to decide which direction you're going to take, which cup you are going to drink from. And as such, this could lead to some abrupt endings and abrupt new beginnings, right? Because once you make a choice and you decide to go in a certain direction, it eliminates certain possibilities and it closes other doors. So be on the lookout for that. It doesn't quite look like love or romance yet, but it could, since cups do involve that realm, your feelings. There's such a heavy emphasis on feelings in this one. The way you feel, the way you relate to others, the way you relate to your life. All right, let's get it together here. We have our theme, challenge, unexpected. Next is advice, and then the outcome. So what is Virgo's advice regarding these cards that are out on the table? The Five of Cups almost came out. Let's see if it makes a comeback. What is the advice for Virgo, January 2019, in relation to these cards? Let's see. So far we have just one major arcana card out. That's the Moon. So that's your major lesson right now, which is exploring your depths, examining your subconscious, and even potentially reprogramming your subconscious, so that you can attract to you the things that you desire. Advice, the Ace of Swords. So your advice this month has a lot to do with your mental aptitude and clarity of mind. Get very, very clear this month about your goals, your direction, and where you would like to go. Very interesting that it comes after this sort of confusion card. So you have options coming to you. There are things, opportunities, people, deals coming to you that you'll have to make a decision on. And this is telling you or reaffirming the importance of becoming very precise with what it is, with what your chosen direction is. And to stick with that and to use this tool to cut away from the things that will not help you achieve your goals, to cut away those habits and activities and thought processes that don't serve you any longer. Get clear on who you are, how you feel, what you want, where you're going. And have faith in that aspect. Have faith in yourself. January is a great time to set intentions. In our society, it's the beginning of the year. So if you haven't made any resolutions, intentions, that sort of thing, let's get to it. Let's start setting goals. Let's get, maybe you're not yet ready to take action, but you are being encouraged to refine in your mind what it is that you would want. If you don't do that and you don't have goals in place, it's very difficult to focus your energy and attention on getting what you want. If you don't know what you want, then you can't get what you want either. So So Ace of Swords, all about clarity, mental clarity. And our outcome for the month is the Three of Cups. Celebration, happiness, friendship, reunion, okay? A general upswing in your energy level, in your happiness level, and in your perceived direction, right? A sense of satisfaction, going from the beginning, the moon, to finally the Three of Cups, an elevation of emotion and attitude, and a joy. A joy that is generated from the people who are around you and the relationships that you're fostering. Your advice also with the Ace of Swords, if we're going back a little bit, is to cut anybody off that doesn't make you feel this way. To cut off the negative cups here, the ones that you don't quite want. And if you do those things, right, you're going from the Seven of Cups and you're whittling it down to 3. The 3 best options, possibilities, encounters, etc. You'll be feeling much better by the end of January, but all throughout there's opportunity, right, to look at your circumstances in a more positive light. In fact, it's your challenge, and if you can master that, then the months will quickly begin to reflect your desires versus what you have kind of always gotten, what you've continued to receive this past year. Okay, so if we can flip the mindset, then we can change the trajectory of your path. All right, so this month is very much about you getting down to the nitty-gritty and then accepting your circumstances, and instead of resisting them, beginning to use your manifestation skills to get you where you would like to be. And I think by the end of the month, we are definitely on an upswing. It's going to be great, Virgo. Let's see what the bottom of the deck is. The 8 of Wands. So there's change coming in for you in the coming months. You might not see it in January, but it is on its way. Definitely. I'm so excited to see what is in store, and I hope you'll let me know in the comments below if this resonated or not. And I will see you guys so soon in another video. Bye, Virgo.